Hey, my man, great fight in there. Your first trip to Cage Titans and your first fight for Cage Titans at the same time, and your first win, my man.
Big
Trifecta,
thanks.
bro. How'd you feel about the experience and the fight overall?
I felt really good. I felt like the moment I walked in there, I was 100% prepared for everything that I was, faced up against. The opponent, Jack, he was a really good fighter. It was a lot of fun, and I had so much fun. I felt alive. I felt so alive in there. Everything felt amazing.
Well, my man, first trip to Plymouth, you talked before we came on camera about how excited you were to fight here, and what a friggin' night you said. And it just started. You were the first MMA fight of the night, amateur fight, man. How's your experience overall as far as, coming to Cage Titans, weigh-ins, and all the stuff that's going on around the scenes?
Honestly, one of the best shows I've ever been to, truly. New England Fights is great, Combat Zone is great, Combat FC is great. Personally, I have never felt such a nice, relaxing, calm, collected experience of professionalism. I felt like the venue was perfect. It's perfectly set up for it. All the fighters just show up, they're ready to be professional, and they're just ready to go. And honestly, the show is amazing. You're missing out if you're not here now.
Well, my man, about the fight, man, very competitive fight, man, went the distance. I said to my colleague while we were watching the fight, doing play-by-play, I said, kind of just stole that fight at the end, man. We had it 1-1 going into that third round, and you took it over in the third round, man. Talk about the fight, man, because that's your first win. Talk us through it a little bit, some of the action.
First of all, I have to give the biggest shout out to KTA Academy, Walter Cotito, Mike Woods, Josh Medeiros, Joey Gomez, everybody who I train with, Joe, Jack, Brian, everybody, Liam, all of those guys. They are the people who make this stuff happen. They're the ones who make me successful, and they make it so that I can put on a performance like that. The first round we came out, I just wanted to get my bearings set. So what I did was I just said, we're going to strike and see what happens. Jack, he shot that takedown quick, and I was like, oh, that's weird. But, we got it right back to the feet. We're not going back down there. So a lot of striking, and my big thing is I want to show people I don't care where you bring me. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to be a dog, and it's going to be one hell of a grind to get through the rest of the round. On the feet, on the ground, wrestling, anywhere. And so as we went into the second round, I felt amped. I felt like I felt unstoppable. I just felt the blood running. So I ran with it, and we kept striking, threw a few switch kicks that I thought would land, and there was a big combo that I really liked, which was, to step off the center line and come over with the overhand. Man, that just felt so money. And so going into the third round, like you said, stealing that third round, as soon as we got up against the cage, I said, you're staying here for the rest of the time. I grabbed the back of the arm, and I just pulled him in, and I said, you're not going anywhere. And I just, dirty boxing like we do. Dirty boxing like we do.
Well, my man, when the cards were read and that hand was raised, it was your first win. Fought some tough guys, had some tough fights in other places.
Hell yeah.
You get the hand raised in someone else's back neighborhood.
Yeah.
How'd that feel when you got that win?
I felt like I had earned every second of it, and it felt so good. All I could think about was my mom, my grandmother, my grandfather, and all the people that they don't quite get what journey I'm on, but they love me, and they're proud of me, and I felt exactly how they felt. I felt that sense of pride, and just having my hand raised like that, knowing that this all went towards that, it just felt so complete, and I can't wait to go home and just to sit with that feeling.
Excellent. I mean, well, last thing I want to say before I let you give you a shout out. So, talking to Walter down there before we got this word in here, he was talking about KTA has to get the Cage Titans a little more often. Yeah. And I said, yeah, guys, you got to stop beating up them Combat Zone and them Neff guys and ladies, and you got to come down to Plymouth and get some work. What are you looking for next, man? I know you've been busy. You got that first win under your belt in a grind of a fight. A lot of cards coming up. What's going on for you next?
Honestly, I just take them as they come. I'm not too picky. I think there's a lot of people who like to, maybe take smarter fights or better fights, but fuck that shit. I'm here to take fights. I'm here to be a fighter. I'm here to show people that I'm business. And to be honest, South Shore should be on the lookout because I'm coming back soon, and I'm bringing the boys with me.
Excellent, my man. KTA and New Hampshire in the house, my man. Well, Connor, great fight, man. Congratulations on your first win, your first trip to Plymouth.
Thank you
being
so
a successful one. And KTA, man, we'll listen up for what's next for you. I know Combat Zone will be coming up. You probably got some ladies and gentlemen on that fight, so we'll be seeing you soon, my man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.